Hello, very good morning. Happy Thursday. Don't forget to drop me in the like down below before we kick off. If you're thinking I'm looking a bit tired, I've just done a 20-mile run this morning. 20 miles, go me. So if you're feeling jealous or sorry for me, should be feeling sorry for me because it was not pretty. Don't forget to drop me in the like down below. I appreciate that very much. Right, so we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about food adverts because I was watching TV the other day when I was in isolation, and there was an advert on for the NHS health scanner. So you go around your kitchen and you scan items, and it tells you surprisingly that the deep pan pizza in your freezer is not that good for you, and everyone falls down in shock. Sorry for the sarcasm, but come on, people. Anyway, so the irony was that advert was followed by the crisp advert, the Walker's crisp advert, where you see in the people's faces when they're putting the crisps in the mouth, slightly unnerving. That one. So it was followed directly by the crisp advert. And I'll always remember lockdown last year, going for a run, and I was allowed out for one period of exercise a day and running past a Greg's that was open during lockdown, which is a government classed as essential. And what that does is it tells us that the problem nowadays, even going back to when I lost weight in 2005, is that food is everywhere. Food advertising is everywhere. You're bombarded with it. I mean, if you go to the Tesco's around the corner from me, it's one of those big ones. You go to the checkout and there's already Easter eggs by the checkout, and it's not even February yet. So what chance have you got? If you're trying to eat better, eat well, be good, whatever you want to call it, and you're constantly surrounded by these prompts, these nudges, and this food, it's very, very difficult to stay on point. And what it also does is, I think I've said this before and I keep saying it, one of the challenges is when we go into a process like a diet or whatever, if we go onto something that's quite restrictive, or we feel like it's quite restrictive, we don't feel like we've got any leeway. So any indiscretion kind of makes people fall completely off the wagon. So if you do grab the cream egg or the whatever it is at the checkout and eat it, even though it's probably 100 and odd, nearly 200 calories, it's not much. Just doing it on its own can knock you off course, which then means you give up everything, and you just throw the baby out with the bathwater, and that's not the way to do it. So a better way to do it is have a system and a program where you've got a clear understanding of the structure of the program, the time of the program, the flexibility you're allowed, particularly around nutrition, and the opportunity to right those wrongs, or not even see them as wrongs, if that makes sense. Because if you fall off the wagon for one day, I mean, people gain insidious amounts of weight because of one bad day. Okay? Because you have your bad day, which turns into your bad week, your bad month, bad year, bad 5 years. And if it's a bad 5 years, that's 5, 6, 7 stone you put on. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like that. You should have the tools and the guidance to fall off and get back on the wagon. Okay? Which is what we do in our program. So we work with you for 6 weeks. We give you those tools in terms of flexibility and guidance, so you understand how nutrition works, and you understand that yes, it is a flexible process, and yet yes, you are human, but also how to then bounce back because you are in a 6-week program. So the little indiscretions or the little mistakes you make can be rectified. Okay, so if you're sharp, if you're quick, you can get on our next 6-week transformation, which starts next week. All you need to do to get on that, book a call with us down below. Sutton Coldfield and Harborne locations, both in the description. You can book a call in our calendar. We'll have a chat with you. We'll see if and how we can help. If we can, fantastic. If we can't, at least you asked the question. Don't forget to drop us a like on this video, a little comment if you're feeling charitable as well. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon.